I first and foremost must apologize for what happened yesterday. I'm still battling with my gadgets, but I believe um, everything has been sorted out, and you can hear me properly. You can
It's
hear me
working.
loud and clear.
If you can see me,
Today.
I just want to
So
be sure that my
thank you
mic
so
also
much
is working
for the
as
last
I
three sessions.
continue with the
Thank you
class.
for doing your tasks, your
I hope
assignment.
that makes sense.
Um, and thank you for some of you that have the courage to ask questions. Thank you so much for the feedback that I've received. Today
Give
promises
her
to
as much pain and
be a
suffering as
great
the
experience. This
glory
is
and
Strat
wealth she
Leader,
gave herself. She
Stratec
brags to herself,
Leadership
I
and
rule
Data
on a throne
Academy,
like a queen.
and this is
I am not
our
a widow.
web
I will
design
never mourn.
business
But she will be plagued
masterclass,
by
one of
death,
our
sadness, and hunger. In a single
training
day,
for
she
people
will
that wants
suffer
to
all
be
these plagues.
world
She will be
class
burned up by
web
fire.
designers
That's
that
because the
will
Lord
build
God who judges her
round
is
around
mighty.
web design and
The kings of
solve
the earth who
problems in the
committed terrible
society using their
sins with
skill.
her will weep. They will
Today
mourn
is day
because they
4.
used to share her riches. They
Last
will see
class,
the
we were able
smoke
to do
rising
quite
as
a
she
lot of
burns.
things.
They will be
Talked about
terrified
data
by her
management,
suffering. They
talked
will
about
stand far
some
away
of the
from her,
tools, some of
and
the
they will
framework we
cry
use for
out,
data
How
management, and
terrible!
one of
How
it
terrible
is
it is for you, great
your
city! How
MySQL.
terrible
I
for you,
showed you
mighty city
around
of Babylon!
the web
In
design
just 1 hour you
environment
have been
when we were
destroyed.
entering into WordPress. I talked more about what WordPress is and the possibilities
The
that are in
traders of
WordPress.
the
So
world
please,
will weep and mourn
if you
over her.
miss
No
the
one
class,
buys
there's
what
always
they
a replay
sell
to this class.
any
Go over
no one
the
buys what they
Telegram
sell
group for the
anymore.
replay
Here is what
of
they
day
had for
3. So you
sale:
will see there.
gold,
Try as much as
silver,
possible to come
jewels,
up with
pearls,
speed
fine linen,
because it is a
purple silk,
prerequisite to
bright
what
red
I am
cloth, every
showing
kind
you
of
today.
citron wood,
If you
all
carry
sorts
it
of things made
over,
out of
then
ivory,
what you are
valuable
I'm
wood,
doing
bronze,
today, you
iron,
may not be
marble,
able to have a full grasp
cinnamon,
of
spice,
it. So
incense, myrrh,
that's just that
frankincense,
on. I also
wine,
talked about
olive oil,
wireframing.
fine flour, wheat,
I
cattle,
dealt
sheep,
extensively on
horses,
wireframing,
carriages,
and
and
I believe
human
that
beings
once you
sold
watch the
as slaves.
previous
The merchants
training, the
will
previous
say,
class,
The
you
pleasure
have a
you
feel
longed for
of
has
what we
left
have
you. All
discussed.
your
So now
riches
today we
and
want to look
glory
at
have
Elementor
disappeared
essentials
forever.
and
The
homepage
traders who
design.
sold
So
these things
I
became
won't want to
rich because of
waste
Babylon.
much of
When
our
she
time. Let me
suffers,
start with
they
our
will
welcome
stand far
story.
away. Her
There's a lady called
suffering will
Kemi. She's a
terrify
graphic
them. They will weep and
designer, and
mourn. They
she
will
wants to,
cry out, How
turn her
terrible! How
mock-ups
terrible it is
into
for
real
you, great
websites.
city,
So
dressed in
today
fine
she
linen,
discovered the
purple
power of
and bright
Elementor,
red. How terrible for you,
and
great city, gleaming
and
with
she
gold,
now
jewels,
know
and
how she can
pearls.
also use
In just
AI
one
to
hour, your
supercharge
great
her
wealth has been destroyed.
design work.
Every sea
You
captain
might
and
be
all
like
who
Kemi,
travel by ship
but I
will
believe that at
stand
the
far
end
away.
of this
So will the
training,
sailors and
you'll be
all
able
who
to
earn their
craft
living from the
at
sea.
least
They will see the
one
smoke rising as Babylon
well-designed
burns. They will
homepage.
ask,
So I hope I will
What
be able to be
was
that
there ever a
exhaustive and
city
long
like this
as we
great city?
continue. So
They will throw dust on
let's
their
me
heads. They
go
will
over to
weep
what we
and
want to
mourn.
learn
They will
today.
cry
Our
out,
learning
How
objective,
terrible!
you'll be
How
able to
terrible
install
it is
and
for you,
configure
great
Elementor
city!
plugins
All who
and a
had
suitable
ships
plugin.
on the
You'll be
sea
able to
became
understand the
rich
Elementor
because of her
interface,
wealth.
the
In just one
sections, the
hour,
columns, the
she
widget.
has been
You'll be able to
destroyed. You heavens,
define
be
key
glad for
Elementor
this.
terms.
You
So
people of
I'll
God,
be
be
saying
glad. You
sometimes you should
apostles
be
and
able to
prophets, be
grab
glad.
it when
God
I am
has
talking
judged
about
her
them.
with the
Terms like
judgment
section,
she gave
column,
to you.
widget, template,
Then a
and all
mighty
some
angel
other
picked
ones
up a
too.
huge
You'll be
rock.
able to
It
use
was the
AI
size
template
of
to
a
generate
large
homepage
millstone.
layer, but
He threw it into
we
the
may
sea.
need to
Then he
do
said,
this much
This
later.
is how the
So you'll be able
great
to
city of
customize layout to
Babylon will be
reflect your
thrown
brand
down.
identity
Never again
and
will it be found. The
responsiveness.
song of musicians will never
Sorry
be
about
heard
that.
in you
So today's
again.
agenda, I will take you through
Gone will the
Elementor
music
installation and team
of
setup,
harp,
look at key
of harps,
concepts and
flutes, and
interface
trumpets.
walkthrough. Then
No worker of
we go
ever
straight into
kind will
building
ever
our
be found in
homepage.
you again.
That will just be it. Then I'll take
The sound
questions
of
if there's
millstone
any.
will
Now,
never
let's
be
go
heard in you
straight to what
again.
we have today,
The
key
light of a
terms and
lamp will never
definitions.
shine
There are
in you
some
again.
terms that I'll
The
be using,
voices of
I'll be
brides and
saying
grooms
that
will
I need
never be
you to
heard
pay
in you
attention
again.
to because
Your traders
it's going to have
are among
impact
the people
on
who
your
roasted my
overall
people. By your
understanding
magic
of
spell, all the
this
nations were
course.
led
When we
stray.
talk about
You were guilty
Elementor, we
of
are
the
talking
murder
about
of
a visual
prophets and
drag and drop
guilty
page
people.
builder for
You were
WordPress.
guilty of the foolish,
Elementor is just
all who have
a
been
visual
killed on the
tool
earth.
which we use in building our website. It
Revelation
actually uses the
19.
drag and drop technology
After
for
these
building
things, I heard
pages.
a
And
roar in
we
heaven
also have
that sounded
similar
like a
plugins
huge
or
crowd
tools like
shouting,
that. We have Divi,
"Hallelujah!
we have
Salvation and
WP
glory and power
Bakery, we
belong to
have
our God. The
Tribe
way he
Architect,
judges is
and
true
quite
and
a lot
fair.
of
He
page
has
builders
judged the great
that
prostitute. She made the earth
that can help
impure
you to
with her
build
terrible sins.
your
God has
website.
paid
But
her
the
back
reason why we are
for
using
killing
Elementor is
those who
because
serve him.
Elementor
Again they shouted,
is robust, is
"Hallelujah!
powerful.
The
Imagine
smoke
10
from her
million
fire
active
goes up
installations.
forever and
10 million
ever." The
active
24
installation.
elders
It
and
is
the
not a
four
joke.
living creatures
That is
bowed
why
down.
I'll
They
be training
worshiped
you on
God
how
who
to
was
use
sitting on the
Elementor to
throne.
design
They
any
cried
form
out,
of website
"Amen!
from scratch
Hallelujah!"
or
Then a
editing
voice
templates.
came from the
Anyone you want,
throne
any
and
route you
said,
want to take
"Praise
is
our
all fine
God,
by me.
all you who
Section.
serve him.
Section is the
Praise
largest
God,
building
all
block.
you have
It is the
respect for him,
horizontal
both great and
page area.
small." When
Whenever you
I
see a
heard the
website, there's
noise of
always
a huge,
the
then I
block
heard the
that
noise of a
contains
huge crowd.
some
It sounded like the roar
vital
of
information
rushing
about the
waters and
website. Is
like
called
loud
section. Don't
thunder.
worry, I
The
will show
people
you
were
what a
shouting,
section looks like
"Hallelujah!
when we
Our
continue.
Lord is
We
the
also have what
King
we
who
call
rules over
column.
all.
Column
Let
is
us
a
be
subdivision
joyful and
within a
glad.
section.
Let us give
So
him
inside the
glory.
section
It
you
is
have
time for
column.
the Lamb's
So
wedding. His bride has made herself
inside
ready.
your section, you can
Fine
have
linen,
several
bright and
columns
clean,
there.
was
And
given
inside
to
each
her
column is what we call
to
widgets
wear.
or elements. These
Fine
widgets
linen
or elements
stands for
are
the
the
right
tools
things that
that
God
brings
told
out
people
that
to.
design
Here's
you
what
so
the
much
angel
desire,
told me to
that
write.
design you so
Blessed
much
are
feel.
those
For example,
invited
elements like your
to the
heading, your
wedding
image,
supper
your
of the
buttons, your
Lamb.
videos,
Then he added,
beautiful
"These
things like
are the
that.
true words of God."
Your
When I heard
Elementor
this, I
will
fell
help you
at
to
his
get that
feet
done. And
and
it's not only
worshiped
on
him. But
Elementor,
he said
some
to
other
me,
page
"Don't
builders
do
also
that.
have some of
I
these
serve God just as
terms.
you do.
But
I am
I'm
God's
making this
servant,
for
just like
Elementor because
believers who
that is what we
hold
want to use.
firmly to what Jesus
Template
has taught.
is just your
Worship
pre-designed
God.
action,
The spirit of
um,
prophecy
pre-designed
tells the
section of
truth
pages
about
that you can save
Jesus.
and reuse some other time. That's pretty much the key times
I
that you
saw
should know
heaven
for now.
standing open.
Installing
There
Elementor
in
and
front of
Teams,
me
I think I've
was
gone
a
over it in
white
the last
horse.
class,
His
but this is just
horse
a
was called
little bit of a
Faithful and
theory
True.
as to how you
When he
can
judges
go
or makes
about
war,
this
he
in
is
your
always
own way.
fair.
So you
His
can make
eyes are
reference to
like
this
blazing
slide at any
fire.
time
On his
so
head
that
are
you'll
many
be abreast
crowns.
of
A
what
name
we are
is
saying. But I will still
written
show you
on him
today
that
how
only
to
he
do
knows.
that.
He
Of
is
course, you must
dressed in a
ensure that your
robe
team is
dipped in blood.
compatible and it
His
is
name
mobile
is the Word of
responsive.
God.
So make sure that
The
your team is
armies of
compatible with
heaven were
Elementor
following
and
him,
it is
riding
mobile
on white
responsive.
horses.
So
They were dressed in
Elementor
fine linen,
interface
white
walkthrough.
and
I'll be
clean.
showing you
Coming
the
out
interface
of
of
the rider's
Elementor. We have
mouth
the
is a sharp
sidebar
sword.
panel, the
He will
preview
strike out
canvas, the
nations with the
navigator,
sword.
and the
Scripture
responsive
says he
control. I
will
will show
rule
you
them
when I
with an
go
iron
into the
scepter.
practical.
He
So
stomps on the
let me
grapes
just, I
of
think I should
God's
just go over
winepress. The
to
winepress stands for the
the
fearful
practical
anger of the
straight
Lord
away
who rules over all.
and I'll
Here's the
see
name
how
that is
we go
written
from there.
on the rider's
So
robe and on
let
his
me go
thigh.
over to
The greatest
my
king of
screen.
all and the most
First and foremost,
powerful
you need
Lord of
to
all.
log in
Then I
by
saw
going
an
to,
angel standing
of course, you need to first of all start
on
your
in the
server.
sun.
Your
He
XAMPP server
shouted
must be
to all
started
the birds
first.
flying high
After
in the
that, you
air,
come to
"Come,
localhost
gather together for the great
slash the
supper
name
of
of the
God.
website you are building.
Come and eat the dead
My
bodies of
first
kings, generals, and other mighty people.
website,
Eat the
that's the
bodies
name
of
of the
horses
website
and their
I'm building.
riders. Eat the bodies of
So of
all
course this
people,
it
free and
should
slave,
redirect me
great
to
and
something
small.
like this.
Then I saw the beast and the
Okay,
kings of
sorry,
the earth with their
slash
armies. They had gathered together to
wp
make
dash
war
admin because I
right
want
round
to
the fort
enter
of its
into
army. The
the
beast and the
back
false
end
prophet
of
were
the thing.
captured. The false prophet had
So
done signs for the
I want
beast.
to enter into the
In
back
this
end. So
way, the
that's why
false
it's going to
prophet
give me
had tricked
this.
some
So I'll just
people.
come over here
Those
and type
people had
my
received the mark of the beast and
password.
had worshipped its
Please make
statue.
sure you use
The beast and the
correct
false
password though,
prophet were
username and
thrown
password. This is
alive
just for
into the
testing
lake of
purpose.
fire.
I don't
The
use
lake
admin.
of
Oh. If I were
fire
you, I won't
burned
use
with
admin. I will
sulfur.
have a very
The rest
strong
were killed by the sword
username,
that came out of
especially
the
if I'm
rider's mouth.
building the
All
website
the
and
birds
I want it to go
suffered.
live. Don't use
All the
admin
birds stuffed
because people
themselves
can
with
easily
the
hack
dead bodies.
any website website that uses admin as a username.
I saw
So
an
find a
angel
very
coming down
strong
from
username
heaven.
and a very
He
strong
had the
password.
keys to the
So,
abyss.
but I'm
In
just
his
using
hand, he
this
held a heavy
for
chain.
training purpose.
He
So
grabbed
I'll
the
click on.
dragon,
I
that
hope you
old
know how to do
serpent.
this. You must
The
have done
serpent
this
was
during
also
your
called the
WordPress
devil
installation.
or Satan.
So please,
The angel
you
put
may
him
need
in
to go back to
chains,
that
in
video.
chains
Maybe
for
when
1,000 years.
you are
Then he
practicing
threw
some other
him
time,
into the
make
abyss.
sure
He
that
locked
the
it and
username
sealed
is
him in.
set
This
a
was to
very
keep
strong
Satan
one,
from
not
causing
admin.
the
So you
nations
just
to
click on
believe his
login.
lies anymore. Satan will be
So
locked away until the
it's
1,000 years
saying
are
incorrect.
ended.
So that's why I'm not
After
using
that,
it.
he must be set
So
free
let
for
me
a
log
short
in now.
time. I saw
So
thrones.
don't use admin.
Those who had been given
Please
authority to
take note
judge
of
were
that.
sitting on them.
So
I
my
also saw
dashboard,
the
I now have
souls
my
of
dashboard.
those
So
whose
for you
heads
to install
had been
your
cut off.
plugins, you come
They
over
had been
here.
killed
You
because
go
they
to
had
add
spoken what was
add
true about
plugins.
Jesus. They had also
Go to
been killed
plugin. You
because of the
click on
word of
add
God.
plugins.
They had not worshipped the beast or its statue.
Of
They had
course, it
not
will load.
received its
Then
marks
you
on their
search for
foreheads or
any plugin you
hands.
want
They
to.
had lived.
So, for
They
example, I'm
came
searching for
to life and
Elementor.
lived with Christ for a
So
thousand years. This was the first
Elementor will show
resurrection.
up now.
The
Will
rest
pull up
of the
now.
dead did not come to
And
life
I've
until
said
the
it that
1,000 years were
for
ended.
this directory to
Blessed and
work,
holy are those who
your
share in the first resurrection.
your
The
internet
second
must be
death
available. You must
has
be
no power
connected.
over them.
So you see,
They will be
already I've
priests
installed
of God and
Elementor,
of
so
Christ.
it's already
They will
active.
rule
So
with
I don't
him
need to
for
do
a
anything
thousand years.
again. So
When the
if you are
1,000
new to
years are
it, you
over,
have to click on
Satan will be
install now.
set free from
So
his
after you've
prison.
clicked on
He will
install now,
go
the
to
button will change
he
to
will go out to
activate.
cause the
Click on
nations to
activate.
believe
Then
lies. He will
once you see
gather
this
them from the
active, that
four
shows
corners of the
that
earth.
your
He
plugin,
will bring
that plugin
Gog
is
and
working on your
Magog
site.
together
Now,
for
for us to
battle.
install our team, you come over
Their
to
troops
appearance,
are
you go
as
to teams,
many as the grains of sand on the
you go to
seashore.
teams.
They march across the whole earth.
So so you go to teams. For you to add a new, these are the teams that are there. You can delete any team if you don't like, you know. So you can activate this team, you can activate, but I'm using Astra because that's what I have used before now. So you click on add team. So you have thousands upon thousands of teams. But I told you that your team must be mobile friendly. It must be mobile friendly. So make sure that any theme you want to use so is mobile friendly. So please make sure. See, look at beautiful themes. But all these are premium themes. I'm sorry, they are free themes. And there is one thing. Let me quickly show you something about free themes and why you should not use a free theme, especially if you are working for a client. Let me click here to visit my site. Go to this tab here. You see visit site. Then click right click and click open link in new tab so that it will open in a new tab. What can you see here? You discover that this footer here contains the name of my website, but also the watermark of the theme. So you don't want to design a website whereby the name of the theme is showing. It's unprofessional. For example, look at this website that I designed. I will let it load now. Look at it. You won't see anything like, you won't even know the name of the theme I use. Can you see there? Nothing like that. You can't see it. So that is why you shouldn't use a free theme. If you are working and you collect money, plenty money from that person, please you go and look for a premium thing. I have told you that I will show you a platform where I download some of these themes and plugins for free, though they are not the original theme. They are not themes and plugins. So the only downside to it is that you will not, it doesn't have the support and you cannot update those themes automatically. So you have to do that manually. So that's just the downside to it. But it works. So any theme you just pick, you just click on install and activate, just like the plugins. So let me just install one theme for us. Let's install, let me look for Hub. I don't think if Hub is here. I doubt if Hub is here. Those are the premium theme I use. Hub as a theme is not here. So I can't use this. So let me try Astra. So if I click Astra, Do you see it here? It has been activated because I've installed it already. So just pick anyone, install and activate. That's all. I don't want to belabor us with that. Now, the next thing I want us to do before we go into Elementor proper is that I want us to play around this customizer. This is our home page. This is our home page. This is our sample page, not our home page. It's our sample page. And we need to first of all customize it, create our menu before we proceed ahead. So you click on this uppermost tab here, click on customize. You see customize here? Just click on customize. So I'll just play around one or two or three settings here before we go to Elementor. So the customizer app, the customizer tool will be indicated. So even from this customizer, you can change your theme. You can change your theme from here. You can change it from here. Do you see that? So he said this theme does not support customizer. But this supports customizer. All this one does not support customizer. So we are not going to use it. So, but this our theme, which is Astra, supports customizer. So I'll just click go back to it. Don't touch any of it for now. What you should be after is first and foremost your site identity. Site identity, you need to upload your logo. So you click on site icon here. You need to upload your site icon. This is the site icon that will show here at the top. See, these are icons. These are icons of different websites. So you want to also put in your site icon. So you click select site icon. Then you go and upload. Go to upload files. Click on select files, just like I have done. Then go and look for a logo. And I will advise that make sure your logo is well optimized, rectangular if need be. Rectangular if need be, so that it will come all out very well. So I prefer a rectangular shaped logo, not the square type. So let me see if I can. I'm just hoping I'll be able to see my projects so that I can give you. Oh, am I going to see this? So it's not here. It's not here. So it's not here. I don't know where I put my logo. I'm trying to find it. I don't want to waste that. Okay. Let me see if I can. Documents. It's not here. It's not here. Oh, this CIM. It's not here as well. Canva. I doubt if it's here. Okay, let me use any of this logo. Let me use this logo. So it will just pick the logo, click on it. So you click on select. So it will tell you to crop it. You can crop it if you want to. Sorry, you can crop it. So, well, I think it's not okay. It's telling us to crop it. So cropping. So it's there already. So as you can see, the site icon has changed. So let's look at site title and logo settings. So let's click on site logo. Let's also pick that logo and click on select. Like I said, you see the reason why I told you that it should be square, so that this thing can come out, so that it can come out well. So actually I can play around this, but it may not come out the way I want it to. So then just click on crop image. So our logo should appear here now. So you can see. What can you say about this logo? The logo makes this header menu, this menu header to be big. So you can come here and just reduce it, so that it will come out well. Let's just make it, let's leave it at 150. So you can, the site title, you can change it. More than a brand, you can change it if you want to. So on a phone, on a phone, on a tablet, and on desktop, you can watch the way they will. So that's just that. Then please, as you make changes, try as much as possible to be clicking publish. This publish here, just so that it will save it. So let's go back. Mm, let's go back. Mm, let's just go back. Um, Now you want to also go back to these menus here. Then no, don't let us go to menus yet. Let's go to home page setting. This is what I'm looking for. Please, after the site setting, the next setting you should be looking for is this home page settings. Click on home page. Then you see the default is always your latest post. I don't want this to be my home page, so I want to create another page, a static page for it. So I'll click a static page, then I will select home page. But this home page, I can't take this sample page as my home page. I don't want to do that. So I would rather create a new page and name it home. So I'll click on this add page here and I'll call it home. So once you do that, your your WordPress now understands it as a what? As your home page. So it treats it as then your post page. For example, those that wants to have a blog on their website, I can also pick sample page. I will click on this and I'll call it blog or what's new, whatever name you want your blog post, your blog page to be. It can be what's new, so that people can go to your blog and see what's new in your brand on your business. So you click on, just type blog and click on add, then you publish. So you can come back here to do your menu, but let's just do our menu. We want to create a 3 or 4 paged website. So you come over and search for menu here. We are still working with the customizer. You come to menus here, you see create new menu, then click on create new menu. You call it let's just call it primary. So let's call it primary menu, so that you will know where do you want this menu to show. I want it to show here in the primary menu head here. This is the primary menu tab or section. So I want it to show. I want it to show also in secondary menu. Secondary menu also can be up here depending on the type of thing you are using. I want it to show in the footer menu as well. I want it to show down here. So then I'll click on next. Then if you want it to show in the login account menu, when people log in, you want them to also show it to show there. So, and I want to say that these customizers may change from different teams to another team. It may change. It may not be exactly like this on other teams, but just follow the primary ones I told you. Your site identity, your home page settings, every team must have this. Then your menu, every team must have these 3. So then click on next. Then you now need to add item. So add item now. Click on add item. This tab will be activated. So you want to add home page to it. So something, this place should change now. So you want to add your blog page. Then you want to create another page. So from here, I can create my pages down. The pages I want on my website, I can create it from here. So, and I can also create contact us page. I can click contact us page. I click on add. So it will be added. Then what other thing about us? about us. Then I click on add as well. So it will also show. So I can now rearrange this menu here. So I can bring the about us here. So I can bring the contact us. So I can even make the about us to be a sub here. Okay, but let me just do it. Let me put this here. So I can also create a sub menu, which will make our menu a drop down. Don't worry, I will explain what I'm saying. I can write our vision and mission. Where should our vision and mission be? I can come over here. Okay, don't let me go that route. Don't let me go that route. Don't let me go that route. Let me just delete it. Let me go over to custom link now. I want this our vision and mission to be under about us. But I want it to be that once they click the vision and mission link that I'll create now, it will still take them to about us. So I'll type the name of that my website, which is I am my first website. Okay, localhost. For this case, it is localhost slash my first website slash what is the name of this? It will be page about slash dash us. That is what it will be. Then I'll call this our vision and mission. Then I'll click on add menu. It's saying I should provide a valid link. So okay, let me just put HTTP. So I know it will work now. So click on add menu. So as you can see, it is our vision and mission. I can now bring it under the about us. Do you see that? Let's publish it and see if it's going to reflect on our website. It's not showing yet. So let me go over, let me open our website down now. Let me open it. My first website. Normally it should show as I am making this customization, it should come up. So it's not showing. So I need to be able to troubleshoot. Well, I think I have tampered with this footer here. This site identity, I think I've tampered with this site setting, logo setting. I think I have tampered with it here. So site icon. So I think I've tampered with it. So I should make it visible on this tab here. So it should show now. And let me publish it. It should be visible. Can you see now that it is becoming very visible now? So let me refresh this and see if it's going to show. So more than a brand is there, but my menu is not showing yet. So let me go back to my menu. Go back to my menu, click on this primary menu that I have created. Then let me click on this. Let me remove this. Let me also remove this and see if it's going to work. So normally it shouldn't take this long. So let me just publish it. So let me continue to create other menu. Let me also create this one as well. About us, let's call it our team. Another menu, our team. Then let me take it here. So no, it will be under here. So even under this sub menu, you can have another sub menu there, but I won't do that. So let me just leave it that way and just click on publish. Let's click on publish. So let me go back. So okay, let me go back and see if I can make it work. Let me go to my header. So don't worry, I will come back to this menu of the thing, but this is my home page. Did you get it now? I already have my home page and I want to work with this one. Let me close this to save. So now I will still come back to the menu, don't worry. Let me go and start talking about Elementor. So you come over to edit page, click on edit page here, up here. We want to edit this page and we'll be using Elementor to edit this page. So now, if you don't have Elementor, you won't see this button up here. You won't see it there. So, but because I have Elementor, it is there. Do you see that? So it is here. So I will just click on edit with Elementor. So don't worry, I'll still come back to the menu. You have nothing to worry about. The problem I'm having is that I am using an abstract theme. So that is what is giving me the problem. Be focused on what we do today, which is Elementor actually. So I have shown you how to add logo, how to add your site icon. I've shown you how to write your site title and all that. I have shown you how to create your menus. I have shown you. Though the menu is not working, but that is how to create your menu. So let's proceed ahead. Let's forge ahead. So I want to create something like this our project. Remember our Stitch Google Stitch wireframe. I just want to create something similar to it here. So that's what I'm hoping to create. Just the home page for today. That's what I want to create for today. So my Elementor should load very fast, very soon now. So don't click enable safe mode, or just leave it the way it is. Except if you're having issues with Elementor. That's when you can click enable safe mode. So if you don't have any issues with it, you don't need to click on it. So let's wait for our Elementor to load. So can you see it here? Come over here again. I'm showing you our back end now. You can see the menu here. Let's click on menus to confirm that we already have menus working. Navigation menu, so you can see. Can you see what we have created? It's already here. It's already here. So manage location. Let's see if I can manipulate it from here. It's already there, so it's there. So we'll find our way around that, don't worry. Elementor, please load for us. We want to see you. We want to feel you. So Astra. Maybe I should try another theme and see if it's going to work. Let me try the hello theme. Let me try the hello theme. So let me activate the hello theme. These are I just want you to have a feel of it. We design a proper website from A to Z as we proceed. So let me try and refresh my home page again. Host / my first website. So let's see if this is gonna bring it out. I just hope so. If it doesn't, I will look for another theme, another free theme I can use. So you can, I just want you to see that the menus can also come up. Elementor takes quite a lot of resources, so make sure that your system is fast. A system that is very slow may have issues with Elementor. So make sure that your system is very fast. As my stitch load. Okay, this I want to do something like this. Elementor, please now. Still taking time. Persistent. So sorry about this. The my server is very slow. It's very slow. And I think so you can see that the menu works here. Look at the menu I'm talking about. You see it. It really works with Elementor team, Hello Elementor team. So I can also come over here to edit because this logo is too big. This is from Elementor. Elementor interface, please load now. So let's just customize that logo. So I hope I will be able to do that. Three settings must be in everything. So you can have additional, they must be present there. Look at it. So since I see if I can work on the site identity, that's just the downside to it. I can't work on it around here. So I have to make sure I adjust the logo to fit into this. So maybe what I would do is to look for another theme that will be compatible. While we wait for Elementor to load, okay, it's about load. Our server is not really working the way. let me go back to my dashboard. So I will go over to appearance. I'll go to themes. You know why I'm doing this? I should have just given you a premium theme and for you to play around the possibilities of it. That's why I'm starting from scratch so that you understand it better. So theme, then let me search for a theme. What theme do I use that time? You do SEO. You can also get theme based on the industry you are working with. So, but there are some premium teams that they have different templates for different industries. Don't worry, we'll get to that much later. So I don't want to belabor you with that. So let me pick this SEO Enterprise. Let's see if it's something. And let me preview it. It is compatible with Elementor. I didn't look at it. It's the rate. Let me use the popular link so that I will see the popular plugins that I can install. The ones that are, of course, those ones we have reviews and they will have ratings. So these are the popular ones. Ocean WP. I think Ocean WP. This has 5-star rating. So it also works with Elementor. So let me use this. Do you see it there? Do you see page builders as Elementor? Works with most popular page builders as Elementor. So I'll just install this. I have used these themes. In fact, these were the first set of themes I started using in those days. And before I got other much more powerful theme. This is also very powerful, but compared to this. So let me install Ocean W in I need you that panel, which contains your widgets, your settings, your page structure. This is the sidebar panel, and this contains your elements or your widgets. You can see the widgets. See global here, widget here. You can see the widget here. This is your page structure. So because you have not designed anything here, there's no structure to show. So, and also your site setting, can you see it here? It's all in this side panel, sidebar panel. So we also have what we call the preview canvas. This is the preview canvas here. Here, this is where all your design will be. It's the drag and drop. I hope you get that. Then we have the navigator. So this is where you now view. This is also where you view and drop, you know, where your elements are on this canvas. It is through the navigator you're able to see that. Then you also have responsive control. This is the responsive control. If you want to see how your website will feel on a desktop, this is it. So if you want to see it on a tablet, this is how it will look like on a tablet. This is how the menu will also look like on a tablet. If you want to see it on a phone, this is how it will look on a phone. Do you see that? This is how it will look on a phone. So let me go back to desktop. So let's see if, so let me activate this. Let me just activate this. So let me see. I don't want to refresh this. Okay, let me view it first. I am localhost slash my first website. So let's see how this is even bigger. But you can see that the menus are indicative. The sub menu, can you see it there? The drop down, can you see it? And it's also at the footer. But you can also see that the name of the team is also here. Let's see if I can adjust this on Ocean WP team. So let me go back to my WordPress and my Elementor. Let me go back to my Elementor. Now, in the Elementor interface, these are what we call the elements. The elements are, we have the first tool set, which is the layout. So this is what I call the section. It's inside this section that you have different columns. And it is inside each column that you have these widgets. And this widget or this element include basic elements like your heading. You want to create a heading for your website. Image, you want to put image there. Text editor, you want to type a paragraph. You want to insert video, YouTube video or something, you want to integrate it there. You use this button. You want to make it have a button, you put there. You want to divide the section. You want to space the section. You want to add Google Maps. You want to add icons. These are it. But the pro version, you have to also you have to upgrade your Elementor to Pro before you can use all this. So with Elementor, you can add search bar, you can add post into your web, your page. You can add portfolio, you can add menu, you can add forms, you can add carousel, loop carousel, gallery, image gallery. You want to add animated headlines, price list, price table, flips, and all that. Plenty of them, plenty elements that can work for you. You want to do that here. So, but it is on pro version. Then the general now. The general, this one comes with WordPress. These ones come with Elementor, but they are not pro. So you have the tab, the accordion, the image, the icon box, the image carousel, and all this. They are still free because they are not padlock. Link in bio is also Elementor element, but they are all ploy. So you see plenty of them, plenty. And these are WordPress default settings. You don't want to use this. So let's play around. Let's play around. Don't worry, I'll still come back to these guys here misbehaving. I'll still come back here, don't worry. So that I will be able to maximize time. So I said I want to design something like this. This is what we call the hero section. I want to design an hero section like this. So what I will do is I will come over here and I'll drag this container and drop it here. That's why we call Elementor page builder a drag and drop page builder. So you can see it is here already. Can you see that? So here I can play around it. If I want this to be the whole content, to take the whole web page, I will leave it as, I will change it to full width. But if I want it to be like this, there's a space, there's a margin between the end of this website and this hero section, then I'll leave it at what? At box. Do you see that? Then just leave the other ones the way it is for now. So we have added our element there. Now what we need to do is that we can create plus. We click plus so that we're able to add our elements. So what is the element we have to add to give us something like this? And let's see an element called slide. But unfortunately it's saying that our slide is a pro um pro version. I can only do it via pro version of Elementor. So that's a little bit of a nice on the downside for us. Let's see what other thing we can do to manipulate this. um let's see if I can use section and container settings. Just click on edit container here, this icon here. Then you click on style, then you click on background overlay, click on this classic here. Then we tell you to upload, choose image, click on choose image, so you can upload image. Let me come to uploads, select files, and look for image that would. So just pick any image. Like I said, this is just example. So let me pick this and click on open, and it will load, it will upload for me. Then I will click on select. So it's here already, but the page is not loaded, fully loaded. So what I need to do, so I said full. So here I can increase the opacity, I can reduce the opacity, whatever I want to do, I can play around it. Now, what I can do is to come over here and add and click on plus. This plus is still here. Let's add this header. This is a headline, Abby. So I'll come over here and pick heading, and I'll drop it. I click the plus. So what name will I call it? The latest trend. Yeah. Discover the latest trend. So it's here already. Then I can come to styling. Then this HTML tag, click on it and pick H1. So if I want this text to be linked, I can paste the link I want it to redirect. I can paste it here, but I just leave it the way it is. Then I go to style. Then I click on this centered. So then I can change the color as well. I can increase the size of this guy here. Discover the latest trend. I can give it line spacing, letter spacing if I want. I'll just leave it at 100. Word spacing if I want, something like this. Then I can come over to this color and change it, text color, and change it. Discover. Then also another thing I can do under this, let me go back to this container. This container here, under background overlay. So I can also give color. I can give a color to this image so that it will have a feel and effect. So I just pick on this color. Let me pick orange, something like this. So it's not working. And I know why. It's not going to work. So don't let me bother you with that. So we have done that for the headline. Let's do that for, what do we have next? Explore our exclusive collection. So it's a smaller text. So I'm going to click on this plus sign here, which is add element, and I'm going to type text editor. So this is text editor, and I'm going to bring it down. Okay, it's already down. So then I type enjoy the exclusive atmosphere of fun and enjoyment. So atmosphere. So can you see it is already here? I can toggle toolbar here. I click on this link so that I have other options here. I can make it to be at the middle. It's already at the middle. Can you see it there? So it's there already. So what another thing I can do is to add gap between this headline and this text here. So I'll come over and pick divider, and I put it in between the two. Do you see that? There is now a gap. I can increase the gap, the divider gap. Oh, okay, it's divider I use. Let me use spacer. So spacer, I bring it, I put it at the middle here. So then I increase it. For it to be too much. So I can even add this spacer. I can copy it. I can still paste it here. Sorry. Ctrl Z. Is this spacer I want to copy? Then I'll paste it. So I can bring it up above here. So this color did not come out well. So I can come over to styling of this text editor. Come over to style. Click on text color. Pick white or something or yellow. Can play around this guy here. Can pick green. I think green should come out fine. So something that will just come out fine. So it's fine. It's okay. So then we have a button, shop now. So you come over, click on plus here, and then you come and type button, and you bring it down. So the button is here already. You come over to this style, text, you write shop now. You can even put icon there. So if I want to put icon, you see the icon interface. I'll click icon library. See this third icon here. Click on it. Then I'll click cards. So this cards icon is there. As you can see it. Then I have to link it. If I have a link, I can link it to, let's say I want to link it to about us. So I'll just click on about, then I'll pick that page. So it automatically bring this page for me. Then I need to style it. Go to style also. Then I want this button to be in the center. So it's already at the center. I can also play with color here. So click on the color icon here. I play with it around. I make it red color. Red. So I make it red color. Then I can make the icon, if I want, I can space the distance between the icon, and so I can space it. Let's check advanced. If there's any other settings I can play around here. So like I said, I am using a free theme and free plugin. So I may not be able to get the best, but this is something like this. This is something like this. So we also have this one called new arrival. So I'll come over here. I'll click on this plus sign here, and I'll click flexbox. Then I'll click justice. So then I will add, come over here. Then I'll add heading. Then I'll bring it here, and I'll type what? New arrivals. New arrivals, Abby. I got it. New arrivals. So I can play also with the color. Can play around the color. Let me make it black. Let me make it black. Remember, I'm not using any color. There's no color for logo and all that. So I'm just doing it haphazardly so that you familiarize yourself with Elementor. So what do we have next? We have these three images. So you come over here. You click on this flexbox here. No, don't let us use flexbox. Click on this plus here. Let's use grid. Click on grid. Let's use these three. It's three now. 1, 2, 3. So let's pick this 3 spaced 1 here. So that's good. So now we have 3 images, right? So let's add the first image. Click on this plus here. It will activate, or you click here, it will activate. But then you click image, type image, and you drag it here. You'll be told to pick the image. Let's pick images. Upload your image. Let's pick images. Downloads. Desktop. Let's pick. Sorry. Let me go to downloads. Oh, sorry. Desktop backgrounds. Let me pick this. Like, this is just for play. This is just playing around anyways. I can copy this and paste it as well here. And I can copy and also paste it here if I want to. So then I can come over also to change this image here and pick. Then I can select multiple images by holding down your control, and you select the images you want to put. You are likely to be using. So I'll pick 4 images now. I click on open. So the 4 images will be added automatically. So let me just pick this and add it to this to be the second one. Let me edit this as well. So all these dead images. So like I said, I'm just feeling myself anyway. So please pick publish, please, so that whatever you are doing will be live. So let me go back to this so that let me close this so that I may see it. So what do we have after that? We have these guys here. What do we do? I still come over here to click this plus, and I take its okay. Let me close this. So what I can do is I'll come over here, pick another flexbox here. So I can now add my text. So click on plus here, then my text editor will be here, so that I will be able to write what is under here. So we have bank CEOs. Then I have get exclusive bank offers. Like I said, this is just practice. I didn't really look no further. So then I'll make this bold. Make it bold. And I can block quote it. Something like that. But let me just leave it this way. But the gap between these two is too much. Let's see if I can. Okay. So let's see if I can play around it. No. So let me see if I can style it anyways. So text paragraph spacing. So I can space it here. So I can copy, then I'll paste it if I want to. I'll paste it as well. So my website is going, but the problem is still with the type of theme I am using. So, but I will fix this before I go. So, what do we have again? We have featured collection, almost the same thing as new arrival. So, what I can do is just to copy. I just copy this section, copy it, and I paste it here. Then I call this exclusive. Exclusive. So I will also bring this. So, and I can also still copy this whole link here, this whole stuff here, and I can still paste it here. Do you see that? I can still come over to copy this, and I can still paste it here. I can still paste it here. Do you see that? So I can just change these images. Let me just change it. Let me change this as well. Choose image. No, let me pick this. No, I don't want to pick this. So let me just leave it this way. So that's that on that. What other tool can we play with here as I begin to wrap up? So this is Elementor at work. So with this, you always click on publish. So with this, you can easily design any website. So what you just see, you see that it's copy and paste. Come over here. And what other thing can I add? I've added, let's see if I can add Google Maps. Let me add Google Maps here. So you will ask for location. I'm at Abeokuta, Okeilewo, Abeokuta, Ogun State. So, for example, if I want to give location, so an Okelewo is on Google Map. So as you can see, is there. So I click on publish. Let me refresh so that all the stuff that I've done will be reflected, will reflect. So as you can see, so this is just this is something to start off. But I don't like the way this guy is, so I'll come over to this my customizer. Then I'll still have to play around the theme settings, so that I'll be able to remove that space. That space is what we call sidebar. So I want to remove it. So I will site style and site style and setting. Then I'll go to site layout, and this site layout. I want to this. I told you that it is sidebar, so I want to make it 0, and I'll publish it because I don't want it to have sidebar. So let me look at my website, localhost. Localhost, my first website, to preview it, so that you see that that sidebar will have gone, should have been gone anyways. So go, then that my settings didn't work. Additional content settings, let's see. No, nothing. Then say content width. Okay, let me leave it. The background as well, you can change the color to black. You can change the color to black. So you see that everything has changed to black. So let me leave it at white. You can change it to any color you want, depending on what you are designing. So let me leave it at white. Side background options. So um let me play around this and see if it's gonna change. It's not changing. So it's not this side pagination. You know, one funny thing about WordPress is that you have a lot of settings that you need to play around with. So you have to be ready to play around. So sidebar, this is what I'm talking about. So okay, let me leave it this way. I think I can fix this by coming over to this edit page. Edit page. So if you have tried all that and it's not working, let's go to edit page and see. These settings will not give me what I want. They won't give me what I want. So let me see if I can from this page here. Let me go to blocks. No, not blocks. This here. Um, so so let me go back. Let me go back. Let me just save here and go back. So you see that all our pages are here. So let me go back to edit. Okay. Okay. Let me here. Let me go to page settings. Yeah, page settings. Page settings. Then you go over to um site settings. Site settings. So you go to um um layout. Layout. Default page layout. You use theme. You use the challenge is this. This is still showing it as Astra. So I will have to reload this. Let me reload it so that I can have the true settings. Then I'll wrap up everything. I'll wrap up everything I've been doing. So in the next class, I will come with standard website for us to work with. However, I've already gotten the image, everything I need for the website. I have got the text, everything. I'll just copy and put where they're supposed to. So let me go to layouts. Go to Elementor full width and save and save this page and see if it's going to come up with something. Unfortunately, it did not. Um, Fortunately, it did not. So let me click here. So today has been a very, very long one. So today has been a very, very long one. So maybe I'll just have to stop here for today so that you can play around this theme. Try and um use Astra. No, use Astra and design your own page. Use Astra to design your own page. I hope that is well taken. So additional settings, I don't think there's any here. So these are the reasons why I don't use free themes. I don't use it. I don't have strength for their drama. Pages and special pages, okay? Okay. Additional layout settings. Responsive page settings. Let me just leave it the way it is so that I won't bother you with details. But today you have been able to find your way. Can you now see it's working? Can you see it's working? I jumped in that needed to be done. So what did I do now? I think it's because the web page did not load very well. So that's why. So just make sure that use Astra and no, use Ocean WP to design something like this. Home, discover the latest trend, this one, and let it be here. Let all this be here and all that. Just play around something like this. Create something like this for me with your WordPress, your tools. Create something like this for me so that so create your menus, create your put in your logo, your site logo, everything. Just put it there, and in the next class I will continue from there. So let me see if there's any task for us to do. Just generate one home page. That's all. So use your own. Be creative about it. Then test for responsiveness. I think we didn't do that here. We didn't do that here. So should I tell you how you can test for responsiveness on your system? You come over here, you minimize this. So once you minimize this, this is a view of tablet view. If you reduce this further, this is how your menu will now look like. Then for phone view, this is how it will look like. For tablet view, you have something like this. But for desktop view, do you see that? That's how to test for responsiveness. So share the screenshot of something you have come up with. All I just is just the hero section, a header with 3 columns of images, then this text under in it, then use Google Maps. Remember, we are using free themes. So in the next class, we'll continue from here. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now.